Hey, I accidentally hit that button as I was putting in my phone. So we're live now. That happened a little faster than I was planning. I was going to sit down. Let me get my camera adjusted here. Welcome back to Grace and Lottie's. We're doing a somewhat of a marathon live stream. I took a break to grab some lunch real quick and get that in my stomach. So going to be working on this ornament. Then I'm going to have to take a break because I won't have enough time to get this one done before I have to be at my children's awards event. So that will be it for this little grouping of live streams. I may have enough time after that awards to get another one done and finish this one today. That's what I'm shooting for, but no promises on that. So I'd love to be able to say for sure, yes, this is what we're doing, but I have to leave myself a little bit of flex with what's going on with our dog and everything else. So basics on that covered. I'm looking at this one and I can't help but see the tree that I've done. So I'm gonna be going back and working in the cobalt turquoise and cobalt green that I've worked in before. Used it up here in this one, and I'm gonna use it down here with this one and get to see how that works. Gonna use some silver and some gold, excuse me, and then this bronze color with it too. So a lot going on in this one color-wise, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to do. I think I'm gonna make the whole background silver on this. So that's gonna be fun. It'll be like this guy all the way up here. So lots of glitter with that. So as I'm talking, I'm sitting here, I'm gonna get my markers switched out. I forgot to do that before I sat down and get set up. So real quick, switch out. And go to the blues here. Because plenty of colors. I know that they're all here. It's just a matter of getting them out real quick. Okay, you go there. You go there. Excuse me, I've got a sneeze stuck. Just a second. There we go. That was a big sneeze. I don't normally sneeze that big. It kind of surprised me. It snuck up and snuck out. Normally I sneeze in threes, so that was even weirder that it was just a single giant sneeze. That's how my husband sneezes, not me.
I don't sneeze like that. I sneeze like a...
Okay, yours are bigger than that. He's saying I don't sneeze like that. It's like
hurt.
he has giant sneezes. Okay, real quick, pulling this one out. And you're coming out too. There we go. So those are here. So we got all these beautiful colors right here to work with. Lots of fun with that. Gonna jump in first with the blues. And I'm gonna go with the darker shade. And those are gonna be these guys out here, and then these middle bits are gonna be the greenish color. So just to let you know what the plan is there. I like using this skinnier one here because these are rather small. In case this is your first time watching, these are Stabilos. These are the 88s. Here they're the thin lines. The wider ones are the 68s. If you haven't used them before. Oh, I got this little one right here. There we go. Let's get them. Hey everybody! I looked up and you guys are all here. Happy afternoon. Next one I'm going to come in with, this is number 31. It's going to come in right on top of that blue right here that I just put down. Real simple, real easy. I hope your guys' days are continuing to go well. I was able to get a little lunch. Warm up leftovers. So thank you for the compliments. I think they're turning out well. I'm really liking that one. I had ornaments that were like that before we moved, and I was sad I didn't have any to go grab and show you. So like, and the one I had, I don't know why we kept it. It really wasn't like in my list to keep. I think it would just happen to be in the box with the rest, and that's why it made the journey out here. Okay, now I'm gonna use, there's this beautiful pale blue that's in the set. I'm gonna use to finish this off right here. You just see how well these work. It's all smooth together. There we go. There are those blues in. Now we'll switch over to the turquoisey shades here. Get the other ones out of the way so I don't actually pick up the wrong one. I tend to do that occasionally. I am gonna still have this blue in. I'm gonna use it to pull the other color through. So it looks a little weird right here, but because it's such a pale color, it's gonna kind of use what color's in there. So hold tight with me. Blue is my favorite color. It's my favorite color too. I tend toward it quite a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the wide one. I pulled out the skinny one in case, but these are pretty big areas. I'm just gonna jump right in. With this, I'm gonna say your one over here. Gives the idea that they're coming out around over there. Oh, there was one hiding there. Look at that. Let's grab him real quick before I forget. He was just hiding right there in plain sight. There we go. Caught back up. The puppy is sleeping right now. So she's getting her rest like she needs. Enjoying the little bit of quiet that I've got right now in the house. Because everybody's gonna be, you know, the boys will be home tomorrow and then Grace is home after that. It's not gonna be very quiet here. And we got extra guests with Ben's parents coming in too, so. Lots of fun here at our house. Here we're going on up. Really love how vivid, when marker works, it works really well. It can also can poorly too for color sometimes and be too much. I have one piece I was working on. I was trying to use marker on it and it just did not do what I wanted it to do. Oh, I was noticing, this is Johanna Basford's, Johanna's Christmas, and she posted before she announced her sabbatical for the next 6 months that she has a couple of free downloadable Christmas designs. And I didn't know if any of you guys had looked at those yet. I'm just remembering about it. It was on my mental to do and I haven't gotten around to it. So. Here we are finishing this turquoisey shade up. This outer layer is getting a little bit of the white pencil here in a minute too. So may come back in just a minute, let the paper dry. Put a little bit more of the deeper shade in the middle. I'll go ahead and do the silver background first, and then that will give it some time to set. You have a look now? Yeah. I love when she puts out the designs because then I can print them on whatever paper I want, which means, because I tend to put things on watercolor paper just because I like working on it quite a bit, but I've also got some nice Bristol that I could work on too, and it's like, ooh, what do I want to use? And something I enjoy. Let's grab this. We're gonna create some shadowing. Just a little bit around the edge of our ball here for our silver. I have my pencil a little sharp right now for what I'm trying to do, but because I've been working in such little spaces and I'm trying to do a bigger space here. Guess this is where I need that whole box of the broken ones that I was talking about, the art teacher in the last live stream. There you go. Now it's kind of softened up a little bit. Feel the difference in the pencil. Okay, next I'm gonna grab my Progresso up here. Ooh, acetate, that would be interesting. I grabbed the wrong piece. You notice I grabbed the bottom, my broken Progresso. I am gonna use the silver glitter gel pen instead of the clear on this one. So it's gonna create a slightly different look on this. Wind's blowing slightly outside, getting to hear my wind chimes right now. Liking the silver as a background on this one quite a bit. It'll warm up once we put the gold and the bronze on. So Greg, have you worked on acetate before? I've never worked on it, so I'm a little curious about that. And what that process is like. So do you use, like, what do you, on acetate, do you use markers, I guess, or? This feels kind of, I don't know, kind of oriental right now with those. I kind of like am feeling waves, you know, like in Japanese art. I'm not saying that it's even remotely like Japanese art. It's kind of making me think about that. I've got a little bit of pilling. Hold on here. Smooth that out. This marker right here, for some reason, I'm noticing when I use it, causes this paper to pill up. The other one's not so much. It's that one, though, when I've used it, has. So just a little word of warning. There we go. Got that silver in now. Next step is I'm going to go ahead and put in the gold because the bronze, I'm not going to bother with the gel, with the pencil that I have, that I use the copper. I haven't been very happy with the results I've been getting from it. So I'm just going to say nope and just jump straight to my gel pen. I'm going to go ahead and make this gold so I can get, see, there's this little design right here. And with the bronze gel pen, I would lose the design. I've tried markers, water-based permanent, and oil. Interesting. Medium I've never worked in. Which one do you tend to use the most with it? What's your go-to? There we go. There's all those in. I reach up here, get my gold, Making me think of the Burl Ives song, you know, from Rudolph, Silver and Gold. Which brings me to a question. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Or special? I'm kind of strange in that I love watching the Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special. What pencil is that gold? This is one of the Progressos right here. You can buy them in their own set. The silver that I used and this one, they don't come in the regular 24 pack. So you can see right here, hold it, it's number 40 gold, the other one's 39. It does color match with the regular and number match with the set that's in the regular polycolor from Koh-i-noor. There's 39 and number 39 and number 40 there as well. FYI. I tend to use the Progressos, like even when I'm working with the polycolor, to do really big areas. And then use the others to clean it up and add fine detail to it. I also really enjoy just when I get into a project sometimes just using like everything I have, all of the tools. And seeing what I can create with everything. I'm just using one set of pencils. But I don't typically do those as videos just because I want to be mindful of what materials everybody has at home. And so by sticking with one, if you've got that set, you can find my video and be like, yes, I can do that. I could create that too. There's the gold. Oh, I'm late, it's okay. I kind of had a weird amount of time between these because I took a lunch break, so. Okay, let's pull out, we are to the fun part now. This is a jelly roll from the metallic, it's the brown one. To me, it looks a whole lot like a bronze shade. It's this one that I use right here. So that is going to be this swirl that's left in the middle right now. I'm trying to go as light as I can with it. There are some really little areas to get into with it. I like it because it is very different in color and you won't get confuse it on a piece with the gold. Like they won't be too close in shade. And it's not so brown that it looks kind of like metallic chocolate. It's a little lighter than that. Get ready to come in now. This is a little skinny area. Little skinny areas. It's a little difficult to get into. Okay, almost done with this color. I'm probably going to come back in and clean up a little bit of the edge with pigment I don't have them out, so I'll just do that later. I used, okay, so looking at the things for what you said, still Koh-i-noor, yes. Oh goodness, I wasn't paying attention for just a minute. Where did I get it? I got the Progresso, those, I think I got them at Michael's. I actually bought them in person, I did not order them online. Permanent, use alcohol to play with the patterns. I bet you could, yeah, just having a lot of fun with that. Oh, that would be dangerous for me. That would be another thing to buy a whole lot of stuff for. Art supplies can be an addiction, I think. My husband's laughing at me. Okay, next, I'm gonna grab, this is the silver that I was talking about earlier, the silver glitter. Oh, hold on, let me, there we go, now I'm back to caught up to the chat. And so you're gonna see that it's a little darker. I'm debating it now. I may switch back over to the clear. I think I will. What I'm gonna do, watch this. We're gonna do some really fancy stuff. Well, that's still a little wet. We're gonna blend it. Crazy. Uh-oh, puppy's waking up.
She turned her leg. Stay still.
Look at that. Fancy advanced techniques right there. So I'll finish this section and then I'll move on and do the same thing. Just wasn't happy with how dark that was going to make the whole ornament. Didn't think it would go quite to that extreme, but it did. So nice thing is I can change. Adding a ton of glitter to this. Isn't that the fun of these ornaments? They get to be lots of glitter. Okay, I have to ask, my husband's over here giggling. What are you giggling at?
Jeff Rogers and I are just messaging back and forth right now. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay, he's messaging with somebody. I didn't know if he was on Twitter or something and found something very funny. Sometimes he can find the most random things sometimes.
Oh, this is pretty random.
Oh. Okay, coming in there with that. I will. Blend that in. I do not normally blend with gel pens, so you guys are witnessing a first for me doing. Okay. There we are, almost done. Work that in. I'm thinking ahead right now to figure out what I'm going to do for the gold because I wanted to make sure they were different enough on this. That they would show up well. don't think, have I? Nope, have not. Have to go to the side, double check. Like the light is right now. In here. Make sure I got everywhere. Yep, that is. Oh, there's a couple of bald spots. In here. There we go, now seeing all the glitter. Okay, for that gold. Sit here, let's try something. This is the yellow and I think it may be too bright. You can see right there, it is a really, really, really bright yellow. And I think we're gonna run into the problem I was talking about from the last time. Hey, it's yellow, you've gotta be a little careful with it because it comes in really strong on this. So I guess I'm just gonna use the clear again on it. Let's see. I always put the yellow on top if it doesn't work. I don't think, no, that's, okay, good. It's staying far enough apart. If you haven't watched the early videos, the reason I do this rather than just using a gold gel pen is because I like the fact that by putting this on top, I end up keeping that shading that's underneath of it that you don't get to keep so much with the gel pen, because the brown, you saw when I used the brown metallic, it has no shading, no extra on it, just you just get that gel pen color. And I don't like covering up my black lines. In my coloring books, I like letting the black lines show through. And a lot of times the gel pen will cover up the black line. And then I do end up going back in and putting it in. There's that. I'm gonna come back now that the colors had a little bit of time from the marker to dry, because these do. What kind of case do I have here? Oh, this, if you're talking about this case, this is the 10, but this is one I got at an art store in Louisville, and it's the Niji case right here that I use. Looks like it's got a Sakura logo next to it. I don't know if it was necessarily meant for gel pens, because with what I've got in it, it doesn't like to roll up all the way now. What that's doing on the blue. I'm happy with that. Looking at that blue with the white now on it, it's like, ooh, you're fun. There we go. Let's got that one done. That was pretty fast. Where are we? 34 for your Faber-Castell. I bet you it holds pencils a lot better than it holds the gel pens, just because the gel pens are a little fatter. So with just the number I have in there, it doesn't roll up and actually close now. So anyway, yay, another one done. That means there's only one ornament left. So hopefully this afternoon, I'm going to be getting home around 2 o'clock my time. So that's about an hour and 10 minutes from now, hopefully. So give it a little bit, maybe shoot for about 2:30, hopefully to do that last live stream and be done with it. So hopefully I will see you then, praying nothing else happens. Nobody in my family gets injured. Nothing. I am done with that right now. So anyway, I hopefully will see you then. Talk to you later.